The spokesman of the All Progressives Congress (APC) presidential campaign organization, Festus Keyamu, had recently petitioned the DSS for the arrest of the very popular presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, and his vice, Baba Ahmed Dati, for allegedly making insightful statements. These claims of Keyamu were found to be baseless and totally unfounded by majority of Nigerians, and Festus received quite an unquantifiable amount of bashing from many Nigerians for leaving the real problems and enemies of the country to turn around to be attacking peaceful and well-meaning citizens of the country. Keyamu's statement, in fact, angered a lot of Nigerians, making them turn the searchlight back on Tinubu as the very one we all know and heard make very treasonable statements, according to Kenneth Okonkwo, prior to the presidential elections of 25th February 2023. Tinubu was ostensibly captured, mandating his aides to grab and snatch the ballot boxes and run with it, as no one would give them power on a platter of gold. This evil mandate from Tinubu emboldened his thugs, directly instigating them to unleash a lot of violence on innocent Nigerian voters. In many polling units, especially the strongholds of the opposition Labour Party that everyone around the world and in Nigeria actually knows and can attest, won the presidential elections of 25th February 2023 in Nigeria. It was Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo in his recent Arise interview that cited this atrocious statement of Tinubu, where he was heard mandating his thugs to steal and run with the ballot boxes. In the Arise interview, Mr. Okonkwo strongly alleged that the person that the DSS really needs to arrest urgently is Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and not Mr. Peter Obi or Ahmed Dati, whom everyone can attest have been agents of peace in the country. A chieftain of the PDP, Dino Melaye, had also condemned the statement of Tinubu, where he openly mandated his aides to embark on election violence, asking them in a viral video to snatch and run with ballot boxes. Now, instead of addressing the real issues and pointing the fingers of accusation in the right direction, the same Festus Keyamu tweeted that he has come to the conclusion that there is no amount of persuasion we can make in the media to woo those who did not vote for us, that is Tinubu and APC, to believe in us, other than good governance that Bola Ahmed Tinubu has promised them immediately after swearing in. According to Keyamu, the talk must stop and the work must begin immediately after swearing in. Here at Niger Poll, we wonder if Mr. Keyamu does not realize we've passed the stage of convincing people about APC and Tinubu. The elections are over already. Everything about convincing the people was for the campaign period. Keyamu must realize that the people had heard everything he had to say during the campaign period and had listened to other candidates as well, and have already gone out to the polls and cast their vote, giving their mandate to the person whom they believe would do the best job. And that is certainly not Tinubu, neither is it APC. Yes, INEC had gone ahead to make a different pronouncement, but that is the very cause of the stalemate and general unhappiness of most Nigerians, both in Nigeria and abroad today, for which the INEC chairman, Mr. Yakubu Mahmood, has been variously petitioned. There's also a viral video showing invasion of the Bauchi residence of Yakubu Mahmood, the INEC chairman, which shows that his pronouncement is not in consonance with the real votes cast by the people of Nigeria. Every Nigerian, including Keyamu, knows that the people of Nigeria did not vote for Tinubu, and saying so is not insightful in any way, but a mere statement of the fact. We know that Mr. Keyamu is learned enough to know that he should stop trying to convince anyone, because all of that was meant for the campaign period, which was unsuccessful for his team. This is time for the people to have the leader they voted. Every honest and well-meaning Nigerian should be working towards making sure that the people have the leader they voted. Keyamu and all the people in Tinubu's camp are pointing accusing fingers at Mr. Peter Obi and the Labour Party. And there is a good reason for that. They are clearly the people's choice. And they find them as threat to the actualization of the mandate of the people that they have dubiously stolen from the people and given to Tinubu through the machineries of INEC. Mr. Keyamu talking about Tinubu's good governance is a direct affront on the people and very insightful, especially at a time like this when Keyamu is sure that the mandate belongs to another. And the people are not taking it, as we can see in all the complaints and protests arising in various parts of the country. The people are simply insisting that their mandate be given back to the one they chose. And we think people like Keyamu should be very careful with the statements that they make. We think it's quite ironical for the very one making insightful statements to be the first to accuse others of doing so. We also advise Mr. Keyamu to stop trying to convince the people to accept the leader they did not vote, but rather Keyamu should turn around and use his good offices as a legal practitioner to be the people's advocate and advise his principal who lost election to accept his defeat and return the mandate to the real owner of the mandate. As we believe indeed that peace cannot be built on injustice. It is also unjust to prove to us that you are the best cake eater by eating another person's cake. The people are saying that the one they voted should govern them and they take responsibility for the outcome. And we wish to conclude by advising Mr. Festus Keyamu and all the people in the camp that lost elections that it is never too late to do the right thing. Restore smiles on the face of Nigerians, and posterity will definitely make you smile. Thanks for watching. Do follow our page at Niger Post TV for more political updates.